Can you feel that? Alright, welcome to Wolf Tracks and the Paranormal. I'm Bobby the Wolf Mullins. I'm here with my buddy James Maglothin, GTI investigator, member of GTN. You're watching Wolf Tracks and the Paranormal. I'm the bad boy of Paranormal, the number one bad boy, the outlaw, the undesirable, the one that brings them all down. Let me give my disclaimer. If you don't like what you see, you don't like what you hear, the topics, the language, the crazy shit I pull, or the equipment, give me a love, brother, turn us off. Alright, but if you like the topics, the language, the crazy shit I pull, or the equipment, a little bit more love, turn us on. That's right. And have a nice day. A little sarcasm from my buddy James. Now, let's get to the show. By the way, it's brought to you by GTN, GhostTalesTelevision.com, your paranormal superstation. Alright, go to them for all your paranormal needs. Ranked number 7, guys. Number 7 on the world net. That's a pretty big deal out of 280,000 shows. Number 7, baby. Woo, Diamond Cutter. Anyway, now, the reason I brought James on, he's ex-military. And you're going to ask why. Now, I want to talk about USOs. What branch were you in, James? I was in the Navy. Hey, there you go. All right, now, how long were you in the Navy, buddy? 4 years. Now, the question... But he did his time, and I got much respect for the guy. Anybody who is in the military has got much respect from old Bobby the Wolf Mullins. You represented your country well, and thank you very much for your service. Now, let's get to the questions at hand. Everybody knows what a USO is, I hope. USO is an unidentified submersible object. A UFO is an unidentified flying object, something the Air Force sees. We don't really care too much for the Air Force, just kidding. Now, all right. Now, the reason I brought James on is he's been in the Navy. Maybe we can pick his brain a little bit, ask him a few questions, see what he thinks. My question for James, since a USO is an underwater submersible object, unidentified submersible object, they say that our nuclear-powered vessels, ships, or subs, give off a signature, an energy signature, as well as our sonar. Now, does that attract them, or does that repel them, in your opinion?
In my opinion, it's an attraction. It's kind of like a big brother, little brother situation. They want to just check on us, see what we're doing, see how we're doing, see how we're coming along.
Yeah, I get that, because we did discuss the Greys and what I thought last show. Now, let me ask you this. Their technology, they move at rapid rates, not only through the air and do crazy turns, but in the water, there's documentation that these things make an incredible speed burst, knots-wise, going into the water without making a splash. Do you think that's the design of the ship, their tech, or do you think that there's something else involved?
I think it's a mixture of both. I think it's a mixture of technology, ship design. I think it's a mixture of both. I mean, because to be able to go in the water without a splash, you have to have a perfect flow. Speaking from a diver's point of view.
Well, there you go. We found out something new about James. All right, now, let me ask you this. We, like we all know, we can only survive at so much depth.
250 feet below the surface is as much as the human body can stand without imploding.
Right, the pressure crushes us, guys. Now, James, what's the depth our subs can take, or that they let us know that our subs can take?
3,500 feet.
3,500 feet. Now, the question I want to ask, and this is something that's plagued me, because we haven't explored our oceans to the degree like we've just explored Mars. Do you think there might be, or possibly be, a alien base at the depths we can't reach, so they can keep an eye on us without us bothering?
Sure.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I do believe that. The Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is 5 miles deep. 5 miles deep.
That's pretty deep, guys. Now,
we have nothing that can reach 5 miles below the surface of the ocean.
Well, we have a couple of devices. They've gone down there, but we haven't had a chance to map the entire thing.
We haven't reached the bottom.
We haven't reached the bottom?
No.
It was just an edge?
We went down so far, and if we'd have went down any further, the pressure of the water would have crushed our equipment, and then we would have found nothing.
Awesome. All right, guys. Look, I hope that opens your eyes. We're having a little bit of trouble with YouTube. Okay, just letting you know. And thank you, YouTube.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Much love. Anyway, now we're going to get out of here. I hope that answered your question. If you have any questions for James or me, email me at onewhitewolf0706 at att.net.
And I will be more than happy to answer your questions to the fullest of my ability.
Well, look,
If I don't have the answer, I'll find somebody who does.
correct. That's what I do. That's the reason I brought him on the show. Now, guys, we're going to get off here. We got a couple of, these to hammer down. And you know the wolf doesn't mind hammering down a few of these. So, me and James, my boy, my partner, my buddy, we're going to hammer down a few of these. Let me give my disclaimer right quick. I hope that answered a few of your questions. Like I said, we're having a little bit of an issue with YouTube. Remember, pay attention. Pay attention. Look around. Open your eyes. Open your mind. Pay attention to what walks by, crawls by, slithers by, or flies by. And you know what? If you get a picture of it, send it to old Bobby the Wolf Mullins. I just might put it on this show. And remember, your boy's up for 3 Paranormal Emmys. Best Web Radio Show of 2012, Most Creative Web Radio Show of 2012, and VCA Award. Go to 2012 GTNVCA at gmail.com. Vote as much as you can for your boy. Let's bring that home to the underdog. And you know what? Hi, it's your boy!